Hey, Grimjogo, how you doing? We're getting ready to start in just a minute. It's actually not as bright as it looks like on the video. It's pretty stormy here today. It's been pouring rain. Ah, yeah, that's what I want right there. That's the meat and potatoes of it. Yes, I did just say the meat and potatoes of it. I don't like peach, but I will try it.
Well, I'm not eating it.
It's like a, you know, it's like a wine cooler. Like a giant one, but like a wine cooler nonetheless. She's drinking a bottled Bellini from World Market. And I have Wise Villa. Wisdom of Wise. Wise Villa Winery 2013 Red Blend. It's got, let's see, it's got Cab Sav, Merlot, Malbec, and Cab Franc in it. So that is the drink of choice for the day. And, dude, you can travel to me whenever you would like. You can pass me the leader if you want. And I need to turn the volume in the game down. That should be good.
Hi, guys. Why are there 3 people already here? Go up till later. ESO Muster said it's dark there too, trees down everywhere. That's because you guys get real storms.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We're just somewhere casual.
Meanwhile, Boston's getting a blizzard.
Who likes that outfit, Holmes?
For King and Glory. Okay.
Black Shadow right now.
You're what?
You're a Black Shadow.
Oh.
You have a crown, but you're a Black Shadow.
Hello, and welcome to Doos and Tamriel, episode 42. I am Scarydrew, and here with me is Scarydoo.
Hello.
That's it?
I'm still setting stuff up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not know.
You wine and stuff.
Yeah, you got me wine. I thought you were offering because you were ready to go.
I had most stuff ready to go, but then, yeah.
I'll take your time. I can do the intro over again.
No, it's alright.
Goodbye, and thank you for joining Doos and Tamriel.
This one wasn't humiliating. I'm okay with that. If it's not humiliating, it's not Doos and Tamriel.
Alright, so we are going to continue the quest line here. We could have finished it last time because I forgot that the quest that Doo didn't finish was not relevant to see this final cutscene.
Yeah,
so
a big-ass deal of everything.
where the hell are we supposed to go here, though? Hold on just a minute. Oh, we're on the wrong side here. They moved this way shrine. That's what's been throwing me off.
Are you sure they moved it?
I am 100% sure they moved it, and I will show you where it used to be.
The Khajiita's in the Ernie.
I got to admit, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm almost certain that they moved that way shrine.
There's a Khajiit butt in front of my camera, so you're gonna have to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Hi, Single Malt. He just stopped in to say hi and
Hey, well, it's good. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
On the ongoing quest, which we need because it's us.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, thanks for stopping in. It was
What's
good seeing you. Hope to see you again soon.
I want this.
What you want? What?
Maramush.
Where are you?
I can talk to him.
Oh, you're over here. Okay.
I'm busy. I want him for my ride.
Oh yeah, those are called. I forget what they're called.
It says I can talk to him, but it's not working.
Oh, it does say you can. That's weird.
It's not working.
That's funny. Well, what would he say?
I don't know. Exactly. Whatever they say.
All right. Well,
I want one for my mount, and I will not rest until I get one.
Speaking of mounts, well, I'll wait. I'll wait till we actually start
Am I
with
wrong?
these news.
That would be an awesome mount.
Yes, it would, and I can go ahead and guarantee that will eventually become a mount. I mean, that is prime pickings.
Yeah, Wicked Wolf will
Crown
probably
Store.
never get his wolves, but at least we'll get that thing.
But he doesn't want a wolf mount, though.
Yeah, he wants
because
a pet.
remember, wolves aren't submissive.
That's true.
So it's offensive to him. Anywho, so okay, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finish this quest. As I was saying, we could have done it last week when I wanted to, because we didn't actually have to finish that alchemist quest in order to get to that final cutscene. I don't know where I'm going.
And I did nothing wrong, and I totally did the quest right. Now I just don't know what happened. Why did we go up these stairs and back?
I'm a little bit lost.
That's okay. Are you sure that they moved the way shrine? Because that sounds like
okay.
I think someone who was
The
lost.
way shrine You may remember,
No.
used to be, I thought, over here.
I don't know why they would move the
No,
way shrine.
they've done it before a couple of times. Just originally inconveniently located way shrines. I don't think they moved it. I think I'm
It
just.
sounds like an
remembering
angry
wrong.
dad thing to say.
I'm not
moved that.
What?
Sounds like an angry dad thing to say when you're like lost on a road trip. They moved that freeway entrance.
Well, I'm an angry dad.
An angry Khajiit dad.
Yes, little Khajiit dad. All right, come up here and we'll go into this doorway. Do you have a quest marker up here on this door, by the way? Because that's crucial.
Yeah,
Yes.
let me set it to my home quest. My main
It's
quest
fine.
marker.
We're ending the quest here, so
I think
it's.
that. Okay. I think it's fine.
So this was the epic cutscene that I wanted to get to last week, which is fine. Doing it now. There's actually going to be some dead air from us because there's going to be some talking and some dialogue, and it's really neat.
ESO Muster said, I'm still on a load screen. ESO Muster said moo, and I think he was referring to the moo Khajiit.
Oh. All right, so the quest marker was in. Oh, we got to go up here. Okay.
Also.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm still on load. Oh, I just finished loading, but real quick.
Yes.
Single Malt will listen later because he's going to take his daughter for ice cream for her straight A report card.
Well, see, that's why you don't have kids.
That's awesome. First of all, he gets ice cream.
Yes, no, that is awesome.
That's awesome. Congratulations, Single Malt. Single Malt's daughter. It's not
Yes.
like you did the work. Maybe you did her homework.
Well,
I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
he helped.
What?
I'm sure he helped.
Yeah, I mean, he probably he made his kids smart.
Depending on the age of
That's
the
awesome.
child, because these days, as soon as they hit about 3rd grade, they're learning stuff that you don't know.
Yeah, my mom struggled with that, but my mom's not very bright.
Here we go.
My dad used to give me
I
$5
meant no
per A.
offense,
I
Chief
could make some
Barzar.
bank as a
I only
kid.
seek to spread Trinimac's
I'm going to turn the
good
volume
words.
up here a little bit and just listen to this.
Trinimac lies. Let me show you what Malakat thinks of your stupid words.
Your anger is uncalled for, clan chiefs. Please excuse us, Solgra. I see our champion has returned.
They pulled you into their madness? How disappointing.
And this is where I've been talking before about the clash between some of the clan chiefs and King Kurog. These are some of the more traditional orc chiefs, and they don't like some of the new things that King Kurog is introducing to the orc peoples, if you will.
As you can see, the clan chiefs
Am I allowed
can
to
be
talk
a
to this lady?
contentious lot.
Well, it must
Yeah,
be.
you
They
can talk to her.
oppose King Kurog at every turn, especially on matters of faith. But tell me, was Kurog successful? Did you defeat the Winterborn warlord?
The Winterborn warlord is dead. King Kurog asked me to meet him here.
I knew you'd be able to help Kurog in his mission. Perhaps now the other clans will see that Kurog is destined to lead us all. Once all the clans unite, just imagine the power we will wield.
Why are these clan chieftains here? Oh, just chieftains. I didn't say
The
clan.
king sent for them. They are a few of the more vocal opponents to my son's plans, and they refuse to bend their knees to him.
These chiefs don't agree with King Kurog?
They are blinded by centuries of custom and tradition. They refuse to see the glory that King Kurog wants to bestow upon us all. Instead, they stick their heads in the mud like a frightened Argonian and pretend that the old ways are so much better.
And King Kurog wants to change that?
My son wants to free us from the traditions that hold us back. They mire us in outdated notions and restrictions. We need to become a modern society if we want the other kingdoms to respect us, to take us seriously. King Kurog will make that happen.
I understand.
Excellent. Everyone's here. The time has come. Swear allegiance to me. Orsinium will prosper once the clans unite under my rule. This again, Kurog? I should submit to you this time. Behold! I wield the blade of Iceheart. With the help of outsiders,
Dude, you're supposed to be
I have
watching this.
vanquished our greatest
can't hear it
foe
anymore.
and retrieved the stolen supply.
No, it's after you talk to her, there's a
Chiefs
cutscene.
could not
Yeah, I know, I
stop the
can't hear it, I already-
Winterborn. Only
Already did
I
that.
have accomplished
Talk
that.
to King Kurog.
You ask much, Kurog.
I can't hear it.
to abandon our most cherished customs. Bazrog, my old friend, your outdated ideas will be the death of me.
Don't tempt us, Kurog. Our traditions won't bend to the will of an idiot chief who decides to call himself
King idiot! Chief! I am your king! You would all do well to remember that! Now get out of my sight!
And there you have it.
You embark on a dangerous path, Karog. We won't forget this.
Yeah, well, I'm sure we'll be coming for you later. It's... Well, I have nothing to really talk about now because you didn't see what happened.
You can talk. I like how when I said that I couldn't hear it, you were like, "Yeah, but there's a cutscene." I'm like, "I know," and I
Wait,
can't.
you don't have sound turned on?
It is. It's. I can't hear it well enough. It's way too low to hear dialogue. Otherwise, I can't hear you.
I still would have had you watch it though, because the main thing is at the end there. The chieftains are arguing with Karog here.
Yeah.
And then he walks up and gets in their face, and right in the middle of the guy talking,
Yeah.
he takes his sword and he lifts him up with the sword.
Well, that's cool.
Like stabs him through the chest and then lifts him up, and then
Well,
it's
see, now you've described it for the people listening on the podcast.
yeah.
so
Well, they could see it.
I
Oh,
said
the people listening.
on
Whatever.
the podcast.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I just saved their ungrateful arses, and this is the thanks I get? I even showed them my hard sword. How can I create a united nation when the chiefs refuse to accept my rule?
Good for you, Kurog. It sucks that they didn't listen. So, anyways, okay, I just wanted to watch that cutscene. So now we'll get into the dues news. So, I didn't think that we'd have much to talk about today after last week, but sure enough, we do. And last week was more of a here's all the stuff that I thought was in the Thieves Guild DLC, but it's actually in the Dark Brotherhood. Today's going to be what's actually coming in the Thieves Guild update. So,
What's the title of the episode? Law and Order, SVDoo.
yes.
Do the SVU music, go.
What? Oh, do 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 do. Bum bum do 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 do. You just wanted to hear me do the bum bum.
I did. I was gonna say that. I really just wanted to. Do, 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 do.
Do you need anything else from me for now? No. Go explore Rothgar, blah, 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 blah. And then we get Iceheart's Blade at level 34, because that's what level we are.
I did it
So-
again for no reason because it felt good.
I'm sure I'll have something that requires your specific
Okay, complete the quest, and there we go. So, in the dues news...
Bum bum.
Boom, boom. Thieves Guild. We got some more details on what's going to be coming with the Thieves Guild, and I am excited.
Bum bum. Sorry.
That's going to be a running gag through this
It's gonna be
episode, isn't it?
when I hear myself and I'm like, why the fuck did I do that? So that people could listen to my voice doing that.
Turn around. I went. I saw a quest that we could take in there, but turns out it's down here. So
I really had to run up these stairs.
so if you go, God damn it, I know how you feel about going up and down stairs. Let's talk to Zabani here.
This one shouldn't be here. It was Agolus who stole. Zabani
So,
met Agolus on the way to Orsinium.
I'm not familiar with these quests. I gotta kind of pay attention.
Road, so we traveled together. We celebrated our arrival with drinks.
Where was Argalus?
Gone. Zabani was a fool to trust him.
Mm-hmm.
This one remembers he mentioned his camp.
All right, well, I'll do what I can. Let's get back to the dues news.
Bum bum.
So, some of the details, if you go to the Elder Scrolls Online website, you can find a post there for Thieves Guild First Look, and it has a video, which, let me start, that's what I was saying about the mount. You were talking about that creature would make a cool mount earlier. Per what's in the video, looks like camel mounts are on their way with the Thieves Guild. Now, typically mounts are for the Crown Store, and typically the Crown Store is just at the beginning of each month. They just add new items to the Crown Store, so we'll see if it's actually released with the Thieves Guild DLC or just around that time, like for the month of March, say. But, so that's coming. It actually looked really cool. I don't know if I'll buy one. Again, bear mount, bear pet, I'm set, but the camel mount does look pretty cool. And who doesn't want to ride on a camel? I mean, come on. I wonder if they'll spit.
That would be cute.
Yeah, that would be cute. And then also there was a little glimpse of looked like a little lizard pet that was breathing fire, so that was cool.
Well, that's obviously a dragon because
Well, no.
I'm
If
joking.
anything, it would be a dragonling, which are not actually related to dragons, per somebody on Reddit.
That is...
Unusual?
That's,
Because that's how he said it is...
me?
Oh, here's the guy we
Winterborn
want to talk to.
ambush? The caravan?
Yeah, I
Sorry
remember
for
you from the
shouting at
caravan.
you. It must be this city. Makes me want to walk fast and speak
So-
loudly. Oh, you must remember me. The caravan? The Winterborn ambush?
I forgot what I was
Thanks
saying.
again for helping us with that.
Do? Oh, the little lizard. Yeah. So, okay, so there's a mountain, a pet to look forward to coming up with the Thieves Guild.
Well,
What
not
else?
me,
Okay, so we got Hughes Bane, and
I
Hughes
came
Bane is
to
going to be the
offer
new
to
zone
elevate my status,
going along
and
with the
here I
Thieves
am
Guild.
running errands for the orcs.
Home of Abba's
Someone
Landing,
noble.
the Thieves Guild
what can I
headquarters,
say?
located in the southern
Anyway,
peninsula of
your
Hammerfell. So look for the
assistance
Thieves
against
Guild
Winterborn
location to
recovering
be
their supplies
in
hasn't
the
gone unnoticed.
Hammerfell region.
real quick. ESO Mustard, bye. He's going back to work. Have a good night at work.
Yes.
And also,
Be safe.
yeah, while you're out there, we'll be here thieving things.
Yes.
We can't do that with you in the chat
king
because
himself
you're
has
gonna
requested your
narc on
presence
us. So,
His private
well, you're not gonna
tavern
narc on
here
us.
in
You are the
Orsinium.
narc.
You must have made
The-
quite an
you are
impression.
who gets
You'll
narked
have to share
to.
your secrets with me sometime.
Anyway, I just want to say bye to ESO Master, and now we can talk the real
Yes.
Thieves Guild issues.
So this will also be, and I believe they've, confirmed
Perhaps
that
you'd be so
any
kind
new
as to put in a
zones
good word
with
about me with the king.
DLCs
I
will
so
in
enjoy
fact
an
be
invitation to this corner.
level scaling like Orsinium is. So that's great news. I would love to see them do that for the silver and gold zones, but I'll get to that in a minute. Hopefully, if I don't forget. Speaking of forgetting, last week I was talking about how we bought Doo's Brother the game on PS4 because it was on sale, and I was like, oh, which reminds me, and then I was like, oh, I'll get to that in a minute, and I never got to it. It is on sale for the PC and Mac for like $18.99. If you go to reddit.com/r/Elder Scrolls Online for the Elder Scrolls Online subreddit, the top there's a sticky little link there that will take you to where you can find it. So if you have a friend or something, it's only like $19 right now for the PC and Mac.
/r/all you neckbeards get off the not safe for work subreddit and just go to the damn ESO subreddit. I know who you are.
And anyways, so that's exciting to have a new zone with the Thieves Guild. I wasn't 100% certain if there would in fact be a new zone with the Thieves Guild.
But it's gonna be sweet.
Yeah, because I figured, okay, well, they're going to add the guild itself, and that's going to come with a quest line and probably a skill line and things like that, but I didn't fully expect them. I'm not necessarily surprised, but I didn't fully expect them to actually introduce a new zone for it, so I'm very excited to hear that, and the fact that it's level scaling, which, again, all from this point on, all new zones should be level scaling, which is fantastic for the game. Let's see what else. Hours of exciting new story content and quests will take you through all your favorite areas of Tamriel. Now, let me get into that a little bit.
Hours upon hours of fun.
Yes. The interesting thing with this is it says that it will take you through all your favorite areas of Tamriel. Now, one of the things coming with the Thieves Guild is going to be the removal of the silver and gold locks on the silver and gold zones. You no longer have to do those in order, and what's more so is you don't even have to finish the main quest line anymore. Once the Thieves Guild comes, once you hit 50, you can now go anywhere in Tamriel. That's fantastic. Anywhere that's not locked by DLC, of course. But this suggests that the quests will take you through all your favorite areas of Tamriel, which suggests that it's like in all three alliances, which I wouldn't be surprised to find that. Now, somebody on Reddit was saying, "Oh no, I thought like that would be really cool," but I thought they were just going to have it be like the Mage and the Fighters Guild, where the quests are all throughout your alliance's zones.
You helped Chief
That could be. It would make sense, but with the removal of the restrictions on the other zones, I'm wondering if it is in fact going to be through silver and gold. The interesting aspect to that, though, is that, well, see, I don't think it will, but I think it should. The reason being is because the zone is going to be level scaled, meaning that anybody at any level can go there and start doing the Thieves Guild quest line. Although I guess that doesn't necessarily mean that the Thieves Guild questline is going to be scaled. You hope cheap Bozrax 5%. I'm sure you.
Let me speak.
Yeah,
plainly.
please speak plainly, because I have no idea what you're trying to talk about, drunk Kurog.
But I prefer to consider you an ally.
So, but what I would like to see is I'd like to see silver and gold scale as well, and I'd like to see that opened up. If you're already going to remove the restrictions to access them by just having to hit level 50, well then just make them scale in general. You know, and I had talked about this before. You can't have the nodes scale like the you know, iron ore and stuff, because if you only have max level characters, you'd never be able to loot iron ore, because it would always be everywhere you go. You would get, or more specifically, I guess you could still get iron ore in the starting zone, but like V1, V2, V3, all that stuff, all those materials, you wouldn't be able to go gather them if everything in all of Tamriel scaled. But I would like to see those silver and gold scale, and then I would also like to see the Thieves Guild quest be all throughout Tamriel, so that you could literally at any level start the Thieves Guild quest, and it tells you to go, if you're in the Ebonheart Pact, it tells you to go to an area in the Aldmeri Dominion, and at level 10 you can go to the Aldmeri Dominion, and it's scaled, and that's my thoughts on that. But I don't think that's what they're going to do, because they did very clearly say that once you hit level 50, you can now go to those other Alliance areas. So, but that's still a good news. You know, as soon as you hit 50, you can go anywhere you want, and that is definitely a plus. You want me to talk to the clan chiefs? I think.
Hey, Mike.
Hi, Mike. How's it going?
The other chiefs respect
I forgot what I was saying.
Sorry, Swim.
No, it wasn't you. I forgot before you even said that.
It was Mike.
matters they would normally refuse to hear.
I'm at a loss for what I was going to say.
I don't know, but we've been standing in the same place
Relax,
for a while.
have a drink.
Oh, this whole thing. I talked to him this whole time.
You two always show up and ruin my
And then I asked him what he wants me to do, and he says nothing.
Not even begun
Oh, it's 'cause
to
these people
ruin
came in.
your fun, my king. But let's leave the pleasantries.
So, looking forward to that, being able to go wherever you want once you hit level 50. There is a new 12-player trial called the Maw of Lorcage coming, and this will also scale. This is going to be the first trial in the game that will scale, level scale, and I'm assuming that means any level. If you have a group of 12 level 10s, you can go in there and it'll scale to level 10. And it'll be the same as dungeons. It'll scale to the leader. So, you know, if you, again, have a group full of level 10s and the leader's level 10, then all the creatures in there are going to be level 10. So,
Well, you picked a good time to wonder about stuff like that, because Mike's here, and you know Mike always does.
I know, right? So yeah, so that's something to look forward to. Even if you're not really into trials, it, you know, the fact that it's able to scale is really that's going to be exciting. Be able to take any character you want in there. So that's
like my crappy ones.
Formidable new group bosses and dells to conquer. That's no different than Orsinium. We're all familiar with that. The addition of new criminal activities. Now, when this first was introduced, there was no details on exactly what that meant. But then today, I believe it was today, MMORPG.com released an interview with, was it Matt Fire? It was an interview with Rich Lambert. I'm sorry, creative design, I believe he is, or something like that. Anyways, Rich Lambert did an interview with MMORPG.com to give some additional details on what that exactly means, and some other details as well. So let me get rid of this quest dialogue here real quick.
Bozrog and the other clan chiefs know King Kurog all too well.
What do you want me to do?
You are an outsider with connections to Orsinium that are tenuous at best. Enter the temple and rescue our people. If you
Very well. Okay, I guess we're going to do that instead. So instead of going to attack, we're going to go try and rescue the people. So, the Thieves Guild. Let's see.
Whatever his mama wants.
First DLC, including some new criminal activities. Number 1 on the list is trespassing. Now, this I find interesting.
That's going to be fun, because that's all the time.
Technically, you already can trespass. If you go into a locked home and there's people in there, they're yelling at you to get out of my house. But
yeah,
that's,
but now it's a crime.
well, I was going to say, that's pretty much the extent of it. It doesn't really give you a bounty as far as I know.
Circles, where are you going?
I'm trying to figure out where I'm going. God damn it. Yeah, so that's going to be a new crime, but it's not going to be for breaking into a locked house, though. It's going to be designated areas that are off limits to anybody. That if you if you travel over into those areas, all the entranceways will be clearly marked. This is a no travel zone or whatever. Trespassers will be probably murdered by guards.
Trying to get through those areas without getting caught. Or
That'll
be fun.
Yeah, I've been a little burnt out on my Nightblade. I'm having a lot more fun on my Sorcerer, and I'm thinking of, instead of trying to, progress my Nightblade more by, like, doing dungeons, trying to get better gear and stuff like that, I think I'm just going to, like, primarily focus my Nightblade on thieving and that's a great way to make gold. You build up the skills, and then you get the passives that increase your sneaking and your pickpocketing and things like that. So I think that's going to be my main focus for my Nightblade, and then I'll focus on my Sorcerer to build that up, because I'm having so much fun with the Sorcerer. Okay, here's Kurog.
Clear the streets and go home. Let the king's
Oh no, this is Captain Zugnor.
Zugnor.
Yeah, let's talk to Zugnor.
Back away.
That was what my parents
were
were
enough to
gonna
deal with as it is. Soldiers can't do their job with all you.
Yes, I did see that. Mike was asking, did you see the 30-second video of the gameplay for the Thieves Guild that went out today? Now, I'm not sure if I saw that video. I think I'm talking about the video from a couple of days ago, the first look. But there was a glimpse of, I guess it wasn't, he said there's more traps. And I'm excited for that. I did not know there would be traps, but I kind of had an inkling. Okay, let's intimidate him. What I did see in the first look clip was a bookshelf being moved to the side, revealing a hidden passage, which I thought was really cool. So I'm looking forward to some of the neat little things like that, like secret passages behind bookshelves. And if they have traps, that's awesome. That's really cool. I'm assuming it's like other Elder Scrolls games where you go into sneak and then it'll glow. In fact, they have that in this game too. There's a couple of quest lines that take you areas where you have to disarm traps, so that's good. Next, for more criminal activities, Criminal Mischief, which is a bunch of different actions fall. I'm reading this. A bunch of different actions fall under this criminal category: forgery, vandalism, etc. Now, when I first saw that there would be other criminal activities, the first thing I thought of was vandalism. How are they going to implement something like that? That would be really funny and really cool. Like
spray paint dick butt on everything.
Yeah, and it almost opens up a whole new aspect of the game where you could design your own tag, and then vandalize a building with your tag or something. That would be kind of fun.
Very well.
Okay, yeah, the Forge Mother told us to do this, so back off. We're going to go rescue some folks. All right, let's go do that. And we're going to go back this way. Talk to Avelli.
I'm sorry, I had a couple of choices I needed to ask.
Oh, intimidate.
Rescue the hostages, didn't he? Of course he
I did
did.
say that, but
That's why they
I kind of
recruited
slipped it in while I was saying
heroes
other
after all, am I
things.
right?
Yeah,
Listen, I have a plan. It's
Great
brilliant.
No, you're
wanna
fine.
Joke, so.
So I'm looking forward to what that means as far as Mike says spray paint orcs suck all over Asinium.
Just so you know, I told a joke, you didn't hear it, and then I said just now after you said I didn't hear the thing.
I'm sorry. I was taking a sip of wine and not paying attention to my lovey-doo.
It's okay. I just don't want to hear that I missed the thing.
What joke did you say?
The guy's name was Zugnor, and when we went up to him, he said, "Let's go talk to Zugnor," and I said, my parents were gonna name me that. And then that's fine that you missed it, but then just now I was like, you missed my joke. And then
I'm very sad that I missed your joke, and also sad that I'm gonna get reamed about this.
I'm sad that my name's not Zugnor. You're not gonna get.
I know.
You
I'm just teasing.
reamed.
I'm just kidding.
Wait, which option do you want me to pick?
The intimidate one.
There is not. No, I mean on Avelli's sharp arrow.
Oh, I didn't get that far yet.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Cool. See those hawkers behind me? Don't look.
Maybe.
Anyway,
Oh, Horkers, is that what they're called?
My parents almost named me that too.
I've read enough Investigator Vale books to recognize criminal behavior when I see it. How appropriate. We're talking about criminal behavior.
Criminal behavior when I see it.
Who's Investigator Vale?
Never read Investigator Vale. The books about the brilliant scholar who
this is the one about this guy that was okay, yeah.
Use magic or weapons, just her charm. Isn't it obvious? Look at their
Evil demeanor.
The villainous whispering. I bet if we rattle them, they'll run off and lead us right to the hostages. Watch.
I'll just let loose an arrow. That should put the fear of Ifray into the survivor.
Okay, let's see what happens if she does loose an arrow. I see what you mean. Pick that option.
She's very excited.
I mean, yes! I knew I liked you for a reason.
Okay, he's gonna lead us right to the hostages.
Stop, you! Thief!
I didn't know she was actually gonna kill one of them.
Get him!
Go.
Okay, we gotta follow this guy now.
I said, let's go.
Yep.
Hey, I was walking here.
Okay, so forgery. Forgery's interesting.
Run into me again and I'll knock your teeth out.
I'm very curious what that exactly means.
I
Will you
was
be able
kind
to
of
make gold?
wondering that too. What's that?
I lost the guy. I was looking over at the screen. Where the hell did he go?
Oh dear.
Help me. I'm desperate.
Oh, I think he went into here somewhere, and we have to find a way in or something? I don't
I
know.
have a good mind to throw a lightning bolt at you.
We'll just follow the quest marker, I guess. I screwed that up. That's my bad.
I'm not saying anything. You're fine.
Okay, yeah, I think it was over here. All right, finding a way into the temple. I'm imagining it's up here somewhere. I don't know. I don't know where we're supposed to go necessarily.
Defend the temple!
Oh, I heard somebody say defend the temple. All right,
I did.
there we go.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Now we got action. That's some smooth action traction, dude.
Action.
So, okay, so forgery. What could does it go into any more depth? While you're on quest or exploring Hugh's Bane, these actions will be highlighted in red before performing them to indicate their criminal behavior, being witness, performing, blah, 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 blah. So it doesn't specify what that means as far as forgery. I'm very curious what that means, because if you could make gold, like fraudulent gold coins, that's a very interesting aspect. Obviously, you would have to find some way to pass it off.
That does sound fun, though, if that is the case, if you get to counterfeit a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, that would be very interesting.
Or, you could just try to pass that gold off at the Costco.
Yeah.
Add signature on a check.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Place that still takes checks.
You're here. Someone has to save my fellow priest. Please,
Okay,
I
he
need
needs
your
our
help.
help. Blah, blah,
The
blah. Boy, that's
priests
an ugly
inside the
motherfucker.
temple are at the mercy
He's
of
got a cool
these
outfit.
Yeah, he does.
Please, I think they want to kill my brothers and sisters in Trinimac.
Bounty pardons. Given the Thieves Guild has certain quote-unquote connections, they may at times reward their members with a documentation which conveniently erases some of your accrued bounty. So that's pretty cool. That kind of already exists in a little bit in the when you go into the what's that place called, dude? It's called the refuge. When you go into the refuge, you can pay off your bounty in there and stuff. But this looks like you're not actually paying it off. It looks like you're probably going to have access to like daily quests or something, and those quests, when you complete them, can get your bounty removed or at least lowered. So that's pretty cool.
Grim Jogo said forgery is like in Skyrim in the traders listings.
Oh, see, I don't even know what that means. So
help, Grim Jogo, help! He also said spray paint, boom, boom,
boom, boom. I love it. Sometimes
Thanks,
you just
Grim
gotta
Jogo.
drop a boom, boom.
Yeah, we're thinking. Me and having said it in the chat, I'm just gonna say we are thinking that should be the next thing we put on our Dues and Tamriel mugs.
What?
Bomb bomb.
That's so funny. Okay, so let's move on to the passive skills for the Thieves Guild. I'll do my best. Yeah, we're gonna go try to save some orc priests here. Rectory? Damn near Kildery.
Oh Lord.
Sorry.
The fanatic who gives the orders.
I had to. Oh, he said you'll need to find the key to the rectory.
May the luck of Trinimac be with you.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done being a child. Let's go into the Temple of Ire.
No, you're not. You're never done with that.
Okay, so while I'm on the load screen, I'll scroll down here. So for the Thieves Guild skill line, they've added in all new passive skills. The focus of this line is to improve your toolset as a thief. So I imagine most of it will be very similar to what already exists with the Legerdemain skill line. That would just make sense. But one interesting aspect is the, which was the only one that he actually revealed, is called Clemency. Clemency is going to be a passive skill that will, it's the ability to sweet talk your way out of being arrested by a guard for a limited amount of time. That's pretty cool. Do?
Yes.
What do you think about that?
I missed part of it.
The Clemency is a passive skill for the Thieves Guild.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And it will give you an ability to sweet talk your way out of trouble with the guard.
No, I got it as soon as you said Clemency again.
Yeah,
I just kind of like spaced and lost it. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Talk
about me not hearing you. Jeez.
What?
I said talk about me not hearing you.
It's true, but I'm the one with hearing loss, so that's funny to make fun of that.
You have headphones on.
That wasn't why I just spaced. I mean, that's separate.
Where's your pets at?
That's what I thought you were gonna get at earlier, and then you were saying no, it was another way to kind of lower your bounty and things like that, because you had mentioned that before, and I think that's gonna be really fun.
You need to pull your pets out. And no, the reason I said it that way is hold on, let me kill these first, and then I'll check. I was on Reddit and somebody was complaining about every time you enter a new zone or a new area, your pets unsummon.
Yeah.
Can I heal you? No, I don't have any heal spells. And somebody had said there's a setting that you can change that.
No way. That would be awesome.
But I don't think there is.
That would be really cool if there was a setting for that.
There should be. It was something about skills stay static or something like that. Quest tracker. Alliance. I'm pretty sure he was just trolling because like an hour later he had edited it to something about a butt sandwich. I'm not joking.
Well, the trolling is working. I laughed.
Well, it's also working because I'm sitting here looking through my goddamn settings.
Damn trolls.
Son of a bitch. Funny. Yeah, I don't see anywhere for that option. Wouldn't be under social or add-on settings. So, yeah, no. If anywhere, it'd be under gameplay or interface. So no, that's not a setting, but it's something they definitely should put in the game. Anywho. So yeah, I really like the Clemency passive skill. Now, I say that I would assume most of them are similar to the Legerdemain, but that right there was already a really unique one that I hadn't considered. So I'm wondering if all of the passives are going to be completely unique from anything we've seen before, which would be really cool.
You know, the equivalent to that, by the way, the Clemency thing is when you teach your Sims charisma.
Ah, yes, charisma. Yes, I was going to say charisma.
But yes, I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I think that's cute, and I hope it has like hilarious dialogue. I don't know if it will, but I hope so.
Yeah, I like when they get clever with stuff like that. You know,
this could get really cute and fun. And
yeah.
Man, I didn't that.
Okay, what else we got on the docket?
The bucket.
Stability improvements, performance in Scarydoo.
KFC bucket.
We are talking about, that's pretty much it for the interview. The last part was the unlocking of the silver and gold. I will just elaborate on that just a little bit. You don't have to finish the main quest line, so it's, you know, you could grind out all 50 levels without doing a single quest and still be able to go to the Aldmeri Dominion, or the Daggerfall Covenant, or, well, if you're Ebonheart Pact, which, why wouldn't you be? What was I going to say?
Because blood for the pack.
There was something else about that. It's above you.
I know. I want to look at this cool area. I'm sorry. It's
no, you're fine. I did notice that was kind of a cool area.
Tapestry.
Oh, that is a nice little tapestry there. Let me zoom in. Looks like a cavalry, an orc cavalry plowing into some. I'm assuming those are Bretons.
I'm gonna take these coins. I took the coins.
Yeah, as long as you didn't get caught.
I didn't. But if I did, eventually, when I get clemency, I will charm them. Hands off somebody.
So the other aspect of that is that Cadwell's silver and gold will still exist. The quest to complete the other two alliances. If you have not finished the main story, you won't have access to that quest. However, it will still count. So when you do finally finish the main quest, if you say you've already cleared out all of silver and all of gold, but you never did the main quest, well, as soon as you do the main quest, the Cadwell silver and gold will be automatically, not automatically, but the progress will already be completed for those. So that
so
still
much
applies.
Lightning happening right here.
What?
There was so much lightning happening.
I know. I was standing right in it and almost died.
You what?
I was standing right in it too, and I almost died.
I still have charge here.
So yeah, so that's still. Oh, and they did say that the rewards for the Cadwell Silver and Gold quest will be significantly increased. So you'll get some pretty sweet stuff from that, apparently. Just some incentive to encourage people to actually go and do those quests. Where are we supposed to go? We don't need to kill those guys. I figured you did.
I have to warn the others.
I was being a dick. It was like I had already hit right when you were like, "Oh, we don't need to kill him." It's like, "Oh well, it's happening now."
Yeah, no, it's no big deal. It's
How
always
about
nice to
some
kill
AoE,
some extra
bitch?
stuff.
How about it?
I got the same thing.
Oh.
Right there, boom, swipe. It's not swipe, what is it? Carve. Okay, so there's some rundown of the Rich Lambert interview on MMORPG. Addition of new criminal activities, new passive skill line, unique costumes, motifs, and item sets.
Come look over here. It's nifty.
You
have to look around some more, do you?
I was going to. I just I was alt tabbed out to look at the.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh wow, that's cool. Boy, those are some teeth there.
That's
Good
pretty.
lord.
I like that it's called the Temple of Ire. I think I could hang here. It's perfect for me.
If you were anything in this game, you would be an orc probably.
Why are they irate and awful?
Yeah.
And negative. And have teeth.
No, they're just the closest to black metal. Is kind of they're the closest thing to black metal.
That's true. I mean, if I can't have trolls, I'll take orcs.
Yeah, I mean that's that's pretty much the best way I can describe it.
Plus Orsinium is still the prettiest place I've seen in the game, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I really enjoy running.
It's very well done.
And they have a Temple of Ire, which is fucking hilarious. Except Mike hates us, but hey.
Sorry, Mike. I'm glad he still at least checks us out, even though he knows we're going to be in Orsinium again.
Yeah, he hates us orc type folk. Like you and the Dark Elves. Y'all racist.
I wish I would have taken notes, because I feel like there's more that was not on those 2 web pages that I'm going to miss.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll reread the episode title again. Law and Order SVDoo. Boom, boom. This morning when you were telling me about it, all the stuff that you were learning about the new game stuff.
Yeah.
I came up with the title, except I came up with...
We're on the wrong side of this building,
This
by
guy's
the way.
feet are the only thing through the door. I don't think you're going to be able to see the same thing, but it's funny. You're gone.
I'm coming back, but there's something attacking.
It's okay. It's done now. Let's get it.
I'm sorry.
It was the only thing that was showing through the door were the guy's feet and part of his axe, and the rest of it.
That's awesome.
Side of the door dead. Anyway.
So.
What?
Oh, I forgot. Damn it! I had something too.
Anyway, to continue. Wait, if you figure it out, you can go ahead.
Yeah, no, it was something part of the dues news that I did in fact forget, and then I remembered and I forgot again.
But I was in a cool story.
Yeah, go for it.
It's not really that cool of a story anymore. Not your fault, just because I got distracted by the guy whose feet were.
Well, you can still go for it.
The door. Oh, then I came up with the title Law and Order YOO.
Yeah. Oh, I meant to give you credit earlier.
No, but then you said SVDoo, and I thought that was.
Yes, I did. I did upgrade it to SVDoo.
I really like SVDoo, and I didn't intend it for today. I was like, oh, we'll use it like when it actually comes out, you know. And then you were like, already changed it. I was like, all right. You had it ready to go. Yes, we love puns. I think if anyone's listening to this, they know that though.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if we got any. We got Grim Jogo still here.
Hi, Grim Jogo. Thanks for being here.
Oh no, that was I just
Those
saw
are
that he was the
real.
last one message, but that was from a while
Grim
ago. So.
Jogo, are you still there? Slags, by the way, I don't know if you saw. He apologized, or if I said already. He has to get up early in the morning, so he already sent me the outro, and he says he will listen later. But he's sorry he can't be here. But I gotta love that Slags. He does his homework even when he has no incentive to. And I will not take him out for ice cream if he gets an A on his outro.
Oh, it's gonna bug me if I don't remember.
I need to know what flavor of ice cream single malt is getting with his kid. I'm just saying.
What the hell was it? There was something. Well, whatever. I'll just jump into our discussion topic for today.
It could really be any flavor, dude. I know that you're very curious, but it could really be a plethora of things.
I'm like, it's so on the tip of my tongue, and every time you say something, I lose it. I'm not blaming you. I just, like, I almost had it there. Like, I'm quite literally not blaming you. If you weren't talking...
It sounds like a rocky road.
What I'm saying... God damn it. What I'm saying is, even if you hadn't said anything, I also would have lost it. It was just coincidence that it was like every time.
You're in a real pickle with ice cream, which is my cravings because I'm not pregnant.
I almost attacked an innocent person there because I forgot we weren't in there with enemies anymore.
I made a pregnant joke.
Oh Lord.
It was the only way I could incorporate pickles, so I said pickles and ice cream. Ah!
Oh, something there was a train of thought that led to it. It was like something player housing, something. Well, I will say this: I did find out.
The graffiti? Is it about the trespassing?
No, it wasn't anything we've talked about. I think it was like loosely related to the Thieves Guild. Damn it. Oh well. Anyways, I will say that I did confirm that the bag space, the crafting bag space coming with the Dark Brotherhood, will in fact be unlimited. So I will in fact be subscribing in Q2 and probably keep my subscription permanently.
Yeah, that was good incentive.
Where are you?
I
jumped down into that river.
I fell in the water.
That's where I went, and then. We can go this way.
Gogo said he's sick. Fuck rain. Not sure what the two things have to do with each other. Unless
they call it a cold, but it doesn't literally mean just because it's cold.
Yeah. However, I was just joking about how I hate the sun, so I really like rainy weather. So if you live somewhere rainier than us, I envy you. But I am sorry if you're sick, Grim Jogo, because if it's the cold that has been going around for the last couple months, it's fucking terrible.
Sorry. I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing, and I do not even have the right quest selected, so that was the problem there.
Way to go!
Oh, we were supposed to go to the temple
want one of
rectory.
These pets.
I had the wrong quest selected, so now we gotta go back to the rectory. Damn it.
Gildery. I want the little Murmush.
Where are you?
So cute. I was looking at the Murmush. I'm right here.
What's a Murmush?
The little Miramush. I don't know how to say it.
Oh, the whatever those things are
thingy
called.
that I want for him out.
Anywho,
more fun than a camel.
I'm never gonna remember what that thing was. So our discussion topic.
You'll remember it as soon as we're done with the show.
I know.
You can retitle
every
the episode
time.
if you want.
Our discussion topic is I was asking on Reddit today.
Oh boy.
You know what? Just hold on for a minute, because this is gonna bug the crap out of me if I don't do this. Because I know it was one of the things that I was talking about on Reddit, and so if I go to my messages here for my replies and stuff, I'll find it.
Go to your Reddit account.
Item saver, blah 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 blah. We would disagree. Yeah, it still has some pay rate. Forgot about that. Wicked Wolf still wants his wolf pet. And now we're back to Warriors threads, so no clue. Damn it. That's a shame. Man, I had it for a second there, too. It wasn't even that important. It's just bugging me now. Okay, so discussion topic. With all the neat new features and stuff that we heard about with the year ahead, or whatever you want to call it, one thing that popped into my mind was a couple of things that not only were not mentioned as something they're working on or something coming later this year, they haven't said anything about it whatsoever. And now I forget what the other one is. I know what one is. Hold on. God dang it. I just put this on the freaking Reddit, too.
Life is terrible.
Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. So here's two things that not only are not coming this year. As far as I know, they aren't working on it. They're not considering it. I don't know. Poisons and jewel crafting.
Oh, cool. Oh, they're not working on it.
No. And what I don't understand...
I got excited for a second. I was like, oh, wait.
What I don't understand personally is jewel crafting is one thing, okay? You already have jewelry in the game. It would be nice to be able to deconstruct it and craft item sets. In fact, one of my ideas was that, you can follow me, one of the issues is if you are able to craft jewelry, that means you can craft them at those hidden crafting locations. And if you can craft them at the hidden crafting locations, that means you can now wear 2 full 5-piece sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you could wear 2 full 5-piece sets of the crafted set gear. So I could see that causing some balance issues possibly, or things like that. I have no clue how to get back to that rectory. Damn near Killery. Boy.
But you look cute in that outfit trying to find it.
I love you.
I love you.
So that's one thing. Although I would love jewel crafting, more so I'm wondering why we still don't have poisons in this game. And the reason for that is since launch, alchemy crafting has this entire time, there's been herbs that have some negative properties to them. In which case, if you take the potion, for example, if I craft a potion and I use one that has damage health on 2 of the herbs, yet I also have one that's like restore stamina, it'll make a potion that restores stamina but damages my health. Well, what the hell do I...
They've been setting up for it, it sounds like, but...
What?
It sounds like they've been setting up to make poisons, but why can't we?
That would be my guess as to why the hell they even introduced negative effects to potion makings, because why the hell would you ever want to take a potion that damages you, especially when people are perfectly capable of making, you know, just gather the resources to make the potions that have 0 negative effects.
Right.
You know, it's not like a situation where every herb has at least 2 negative effects and 2 positive. So
every herb has its thorn.
Every herb has its thorn. I like it.
Thanks.
Somehow we have to get over here. There we go. We got to go down here. There we go. So
Where?
it would be one thing.
That's not an answer.
Yeah, you look for my crown down below you.
Yeah, I see your crown. I don't know if I should drop all the... Oh, I see you. I wasn't sure if I should jump.
I wouldn't have jumped all the way down like you just did.
I
but
did it earlier and I went red, but I didn't die.
Did it step by step. But anyways, here's the entrance to the rectum.
The rectum. Oh! If you had just told me
that was the funny bone. Oh.
That's not the noise you should make when you say, "Here's the entrance to the rectum."
Actually, I think that's actually that sounds like the perfect noise that should be made.
Yeah, except I mean, you know, if that's not what's literally happening.
Funny bone.
What?
I hit my funny bone, and it's even more hilarious since you said that because I did. I said, here's the entrance to the rectum, and then I go, the funny bone.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That is hilarious.
Sorry for your suffering.
Anywho.
It's a little odd, but hello.
You are so much like an old person that just clicks on things. You enter the door, you don't wait for me at all, you just start running off.
I didn't see you.
I know. It's because I wasn't ready yet.
My bad. You were busy
loading
a painful rectum and funny bone.
Oh, there's a trap, speaking of which. Actually, I think that was a skill by this guy, but whatever. Anywho, so it would, like I was saying, it would be one thing if it was impossible to make a potion without negative effects. And so that would actually be kind of interesting.
That
because
would be interesting too, like something, yeah. Like
it's like, okay, well, I want a potion
That's
to restore
actually
my
a good
stamina, but it's going to damage something. Do I want it to take away from my magicka, my health, something like that?
I like that idea.
Yeah,
Why
so that
didn't they do that?
actually it makes perfect sense because you're essentially drinking a drug when you take a potion. And as with all drugs, they have some good effects and some side effects. And I think
so?
side effects would actually be a really interesting aspect.
Yeah.
But the problem is that's not the case because you can easily make fantastic potions without sacrificing any of the positives and not having any of the negatives. It's not like you... Or here's another aspect. Say maybe you can make a potion that restores, 2,000 health, or you can make a potion that restores 3,000 health, but it also takes 1,000 stamina away. You know what I mean? To kind of, like, what do you want? Do you want to lose that stamina to create the health and things like that? But none of these things are the case. So, essentially, as it is right now, all the negative effects are completely useless and pointless and serve no purpose. And I believe... I'm not sure if Zoss ever actually officially said this was the case, but most people believed that it was based on poisons, that eventually they were going to introduce poisons, and then you would craft those same potions with the negative effects, except for they would be poisons instead of potions, which you could put on your quick slot bar apply it to a weapon during combat, and then it would do additional poison damage, things like that.
Where are you?
Up on these stairs. I don't know why, because I didn't realize the quest is down here, but...
Down here, and also there's a bookshelf from which you can read something boring. Ooh! Don't read this one.
I will read this one. Oh, are you going to read it?
Probably. There was another one, though, that was King Kurog, and it was short, and then, yes, that one I might read. I want to skim it.
Well, I'll see if I can't find that King Kurog.
Yeah, it's in here somewhere.
By the way, that's...
There's two. There's one long one and one short one.
I don't see either of those. Oh, here's a long one. Where's the short one? I don't see a short one.
Let me see. I thought it was on one of the bigger bookshelves. Not this poem.
I see Malakath and Trinimac, and I can read that. It is a short one, but it's not a King Kurog book. It does mention King Kurog.
That's what I was
Okay, well, let me read this, and then you can read about the Eschater, which, by the way, that's the name of the creature that you want a mount of, is the Eschater, so you absolutely should read it.
Are you sure it is? Because that's not what it was called when I walked past it.
That's because that was a name, not an actual... Yeah, that was actually that animal's name, which is probably why you were able to talk to it, even though you weren't.
It wouldn't let me talk to it. That's sad. Yeah, this is the one I was talking about, by the way.
Okay, well, let me read this. And also, I don't know if you noticed, this other book is by Aveli Sharparrow, the wood elf.
The little Eschater one?
The one that just shot the arrow in the one guy?
Yeah, no, I know. I was gonna do that when I read the poem. That's why I was going to read that poem. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yours isn't though, right? Or is
no, this is Malakath and Trinimac. That's
why you introduced mine. I want to clarify that when I.
Oh, I just didn't know if you had noticed, because you always say that you're not paying attention and you don't know the story, so don't get all huffy with me when I try to tell you, hey, did you know that that's by that wood elf?
I noticed that part. Shit, that's why
yes, I know you. I know now you noticed
random poems in the game unless they're hilarious.
But your history on this show suggests that you wouldn't have noticed.
Nobody asked you. Like, give me the chance.
Malakath, because you would be reading a book and then be like, hey, who's Chief Bozrog? Malakath and Trinimac, a discourse on faith by Ugdorga, the king's scribe. For generations, orcs have believed in three constant truths: the stronghold, the grudge, and the fury of Malakath. Told you this is black metal. But before Malakath, at least according to certain traditions and a few noted scholars, there was Trinimac. Today, the city of Orsinium reverberates with the intellectual debate and reverent faith of both sides of the argument. Who is the true god of the orcs? For traditionalists, there is no question. Malakath is Lord and God. He personifies the sworn oath and the bloody curse. His portfolio includes conflict, battle, broken promises, and anguish. Told you it was black metal. Everything an orc feels concerning his or her place in the world comes from the Furious One. The orcs see themselves as a people betrayed, and Malakath reinforces this belief. For Malakath, clans must stand powerful but alone in their ancestral strongholds. The strongest rules and weakness is cast out with extreme intolerance. Clan chiefs such as Chief Bozrog, who oppose the idea of an Orsimer king, hold to the teachings of Malakath. For the new Orsimer, Trinimac is the culmination of their dreams and desires. The warrior god personifies culture and civilization. He calls for unity, not discord, for strength, not malicious chaos. He stands for unifying the Orsimer, for elevating us above our baser nature and making us equal to the other races. King Kurog and the Orsimer of Orsinium follow the teachings of Trinimac. That's very insightful, because that's one of the main themes that I've been talking about since we started Orsinium, is Kurog's modern Trinimac belief versus the traditional violent battle Malakath orcs.
Yeah, that was the one that I was, that's why I picked, like, when I saw that one, I saw the end about what they were.
I really appreciate that, because that is a fantastic choice.
Oh, I'm glad.
That was awesome.
Well, now I would like to introduce a poem by Aveli Sharparrow, which I knew when I decided to read it.
Mm-hmm.
Little Eschater. That's how you say that, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't know for sure, to be honest. That's how I say it, though.
Eschater. We'll go with either one of those. Little Eschater, a poem by Aveli Sharparrow. We love you, little Eschater. We love you very much. Are you happy with your lot in life, with all the packs and such? At a glance, you seem so calm, so collected. The cheese you provide is delicious and very much respected. And in tavern, keeping castle, oh little Eschater, hidden away from king and country, life can be unfair. Room for another loaded pack upon your woolly back? Secret knowledge, will you share what we all lack? Words can't convey how we love you, little Eschater. Orcs know it's more than just a mammoth or a hare. I said that line wrong, but we'll go with it. Don't worry, we won't embarrass you any further. Smell the love of one last hug for all you nurture.
That's awesome.
That was a poem by a very sharp arrow.
Mike was saying many ingredients have the same properties they have in other Elder Scrolls games, so some have negative effects. Also, it forces certain combinations so you won't get the negative effect. I did not know that. That makes a lot more sense that they just kept the same magical properties that those herbs have, because obviously that's part. I mean, honestly, that is part of the lore. Certain herbs do certain things. That's
and forcing combinations is interesting too. I don't know if it does on here, but
I mean, that might be what they're going for. It's just in an MMO that's really, I mean, for me that's irrelevant because people are going to go for those 3 herbs that make that one potion, the tri potions. You know.
Yeah.
When you're in an MMO setting, people are just going to do what's the most convenient and makes the most money or is the most profitable or whatever, you know. And part of the reason that those negative properties exist in other Elder Scrolls games is because you can make poisons. So
yeah, so it makes sense that people would assume that. I don't.
Well, not only that, but it would make sense that they would introduce poisons into this game.
I don't know where you're at, but I'm fighting these guys.
Oh, you know what? You're probably going the right way. I was just kind of wandering around stupidly. So.
Me too.
But yeah, so I mean, going based on that, well then they should introduce.
You swing that badassly.
yes.
That weapon.
Because like I said, you know, other Elder Scrolls games had those negative properties. Well, other Elder Scrolls games had poison, so they should probably introduce it. It's interesting that we haven't heard anything about it, and I don't even know if they've ever even considered it or not. At this point, I mean, I'm sure they have, but I'd just be interested to find out. I mean, I had posed that question on Reddit, and Dominoid had responded with that it would fit perfectly with the Dark Brotherhood. So now that doesn't mean that they aren't in fact going to introduce poisons with the Dark Brotherhood. There's very little details on, you know, hell, we have very little details on exactly, we're getting more.
Can you just, like, leave poisons around and let other people get tricked into drinking them by stealing your shit or whatever?
Setting traps would be really cool in this game.
That would be so fun.
Poison traps and stuff like that, that would be really cool.
Can I, hey, Doo? I know I just wrote a poem, but I would like to read you a love poem. Ode to my Jade Princess. I would like to rename it Ode to my Doodle.
No, you should name it to Pink Princess, because that's what I am right now.
Okay, Ode to my Lavender Pink Princess. An orc love poem by me. My sweet, my blade, my doodle love. Your pommel fits my hand like an armored glove. I promise to never let our attraction dull, even when we've crushed his skull. My doodle loves figure like a statue from marble hued. Just the sight fills me with a lust for dew. Our blade of love need never sharpen, while we cuddle behind the curtain darken. With your keen love near, my heart never knows the touch of fear. That's all.
That's awesome.
I took artistic license and changed a couple of words to make it relevant to you.
I think I get what Mike was saying as far as forcing certain combinations. I guess it would make sense that you... there's only so many properties that a potion can have, and with as many herbs as there are...
Right.
To have them only have positive properties would make alchemy really, really easy.
You did not sound that swooned. I'm just saying.
I was extremely swooned,
okay,
and I sounded such. Just because you don't like my reactions is not my problem.
It's just that everybody's more swooned by Mike. I get it. And Mike's awesome knowledge.
Can we just finish this quest already?
Alrighty, I love home.
I gotta be honest. How the hell did you get over there?
I wandered. Hi.
Did you see me over there?
Did you see me?
Yeah. Well, that's why I said, how the hell did you get over there? I know how you got over there. I just don't know how to get
through this way.
I don't know how to get down. See, you're trying to go where I'm trying to go, and I don't know how to get there.
I don't know where I'm trying to go.
No, well, you were trying to go towards the quest, and I don't know. Oh no, you are going towards the quest. You got the right idea.
Thanks, I got one.
So yeah, I get that, like, with the number of herbs that there are in this game, you can't have everything have positive properties, because then any herb would make a great potion, and so that does make sense. I would love to see poisons and, like you said, dude, traps would be really cool too. Yeah. We'll go ahead and finish it. We're running on about an hour right now, so as soon as we finish this quest, we'll wrap it up for the day.
I think so, but your final thoughts are going to take a while. I'm just kidding.
Well, that's why I'm starting at an hour, so then the show can be under 2. Oh, this is a boss here. Be careful. These bosses here are harder than normal zones. I always forget that.
Okay.
Thank you for that. I will drop a standard. I don't have a standard. Shit. I don't have an ultimate.
An ultimate?
I didn't put the skill on my skill bar. Somehow it got reset or something, but it's not there. I need to put that on my bar immediately.
It's fine.
Weapon, no class.
That was
Conic power now. Oh, I don't have even skill points put in my standard. I must have Oh, I redid my skills that one time, and I never put it into to the standard of might. There we go. Okay, now I have it.
Just had to drop a standard.
Sometimes you just gotta. Sometimes you just forget to drop a standard.
High priestess.
All right, let's talk to this high priestess here. We're rescuing these priests, and then we'll get the hell out of there.
I'll be fine once I catch my breath. Just got the wind knocked out of me a little, that's all.
Later, lady.
Not exactly. They claimed to be devoted followers
really
of
like the
Malakath
orc
and said they were
tapestries
working for
in
Chief
this place.
Bazrag. They caught us by surprise, threatened us.
Wasn't in time to save
Did
the
you run
others.
Don't blame yourself. You have saved lives that without your intervention would certainly have been lost. But I'm still confused as
See,
to what
Mike,
the
not
attack
all
has
orcs
hoped
are
to
terrible. This one
accomplish.
is just
Why
about a
take
Breton.
us hostage? Why not simply kill us
It's
and be done
almost
with
a
it?
Breton. Or at the very least, an elf of some kind. I mean, technically, orcs are elves, but...
She's clearly
Spilled
dyed
the
her
blood
hair
of
and
innocents
eyebrows
and
with
blame
henna.
the king for their
She wants
deaths,
to make sure
for not
she
being able to
matches.
protect his people.
Fanatics, what are you
We
going
were
to do with
supposed
them?
to assume they were Malakath devotees.
Yeah,
They didn't seem
Malakath
particularly
devotees, okay.
religious to me. Even I don't believe Malakath would sanction a slaughter such as this.
Nah, this is the chief
They
acting on his
mentioned
own.
Chief Bazrag, though. Said he gave them their orders.
Do you think he was behind the attack?
I've always found the chief to be noble, but it doesn't take a lot to change a person. His forts ravaged, his traditions threatened. I can see how such things could lead to this. The king and the Forge Mother must be told what happened here.
All right, let's go report to
What's happening in this room?
the Forge Mother. What?
These weird priests
what
just
now?
standing around, priesting. That's all.
I'm backwards. Where are you going?
On the bed. Oh.
You gotta face to face the same way I'm facing it when you get on there, and then you can do it. Yeah, whatever. Let's go finish this quest, and then we'll go
The
drink
bear
and eat.
was pawing at stuff on the bed. Like
That's hilarious.
in the middle of the night at my face.
Like Ernie.
Oh, dumb.
Oh, the little Khajiit.
Yeah.
So I guess that's about it as far as the news discussion topic. I'm really excited that you said traps. I would love to get on the forums or the Reddit and suggest that as an idea. That's
Wait,
well, I guess they do have traps. They have traps. They have the freeze traps and stuff.
Let's finish these.
there's a funny book here. Uh-oh.
Orcs in their
It's
tusks.
kind of long, but it's funny. Can I read it?
Yeah.
Orcs and Their Tusks, an informal study by Holmes Seleth. What is the fascination with the typical orc has with his or her own tusks? I swear, if they aren't constantly polishing or sharpening the damn things, they're studying them in whatever reflective surface is at hand, or looking longingly at their tusks, or at the tusks of their neighbors. And when they're not doing these things, they're talking about their tusks like they were royal heirlooms or ancient relics that were almost magical in nature. Let me tell you, it's enough to drive this dark elf a bit mad. But
Okay, hold
I'm
on.
doing that voice like I'm a dark elf.
Just
who's
about
not-
everything makes a dark elf a bit mad.
Okay, well, it's, Mike would probably agree that the orcs are a little bit obsessed with their tusks. Just saying. I'm just guessing. Well, I suppose it would be rude to just come right out and ask an orc about this obsession with all things tusk related. I decided that making a study of how the word and concept of the tusk was used in everyday orc speech could help me reach some level of understanding. The first orc I approached about the subject, a young female who I'll call Orca, made an angry face. At least I think it was angry. I find it difficult to tell the difference when it comes to the countenance of the average orc. And she told me in an angry voice to tusk off. What an odd expression, I thought. Tusk off. I see you jumping back. Come on, dude, tusk off.
I know, that's what I was laughing at.
Simple, declarative. It means almost nothing, but as it emerged from Orca's mouth, I knew exactly what she wanted me to do. I departed quickly, making my apologies in great haste, even as she was reaching for the axe hanging at her side. This got me to thinking about other orcish expressions that contain the ubiquitous word. For example, by Malakath's tusk. This seems to be an all-purpose exclamation that substitutes the proper noun with any multitude of famous or infamous orcs. I've heard orcs swear by the tusks of Malakoth, Trinimok, Kurog, Bazrog, Forge Mother Alga, Earthrow the Flatulent, and even Hearth Mothers and ancient ancestors that no one but the orc making the exclamation even remembers. Sorry if I messed up any of those names.
That was hilarious.
And for variety, the forsworn tusks might be chipped, cracked, broken, missing, pierced, or any myriad of shades and colors. Another expression I hear over and over in the Orsinium taverns, better than a kick in the tusks, seems to imply that one unpleasant experience is somewhat less agreeable than another unpleasant experience. When one orc says to another, "I heard you fell into a pond of leeches," her companion exclaims, "Yeah, but it was better than a kick in the tusks." I can only conclude that no matter how horrible an ordeal an orc suffers, there could always be something worse. I suppose that an orc's tusks are extremely sensitive, and a kick must instill in them unbearable pain. Or it's just something to say, and you can't really infer anything deeper from the conversation. Orcs can be so confusing. But this is just the tip of the tusk, as it were. I'm sorry, almost. Spend a few hours in an orc tavern, and you'll hear all kinds of expressions involving tusks. Tusk you! Who gives a tusk? You tusking idiot! What, the tusk? Stop tusking around! Tusk me! And perhaps my favorite, go tusk yourself.
That is my favorite too.
Which at first glance seems to be an impossible request. But I've seen what an orc tusk can do to the flesh and blood. An orc must really dislike a person he or she offers this fierce suggestion to. I decided to make one more attempt to get an orc to discuss the topic of tusks with me. This time, I chose a striking young female who was seated by herself in a dark corner, making her way to the bottom of a bottle of Orsinium Pink Zinfandel. I asked if she'd be willing to talk about the many uses for the word tusk in the orcish vocabulary. Tusk, no, she told me in no uncertain terms. Nevertheless, I pressed the issue. Oh, sorry, I misclicked. Are you tusking kidding me? She asked. When I assured her I wasn't tusking kidding her, she balled up her fist and knocked me on my arse. Tusk, I exclaimed, and I finally understood the true meaning of the word. That's the end.
Mike said something that I was thinking of. First of all, I don't know if you knew this. Orc children, at night, their parents tusk them into bed. Also, Mike was saying exactly what I was thinking. From the one Star Trek movie, not everyone keeps their genitals in the same place after Kirk kicked one in the knees. Maybe the orcs keep theirs on their face. And then Grim Jogo, holy tusk.
Holy tusk. Poor Grim Jogo's probably making a face like, no!
All right, we need to get out of here.
That might be my favorite book I found in the game, though.
That is a good one.
What was that one called? Orcs and Their Tusks, an informal study.
I was thinking, as you were reading that, I was thinking... Somebody at ZeniMax Online Studios
had a great time.
Somebody has the job to write this hilarious stuff. That has got to be the best way to make a living. Now, I have to imagine, though, they don't just have one designated person to do the fun stuff. They probably, like, each get, like, to do, like, one or two fun ones, you know?
Yeah, they probably try to
you know... Because that would be kind of unfair to let one person do all the fun ones and everybody else has to do the serious lore stuff, you know? With how much fun they have with some of this stuff, it really and it's still lore friendly. It fits into the game, yet it's hysterical. I love how they do that.
Yeah, but then Grim Jogo ruins it by saying orcs and humans mate, so their genitals are the same. Okay, thank you, Grim Jogo.
Too many priests die.
You don't know that. They may stick their tusks, well, anyways.
But if word of this gets out, I need to know.
I like how she knocked him on his arse for asking.
Is she safe?
The High Priestess is safe.
Good news indeed.
And military contingent. Okay,
military contingent protects this temple
won't be left undefended again.
Increased patrols around the perimeter, soldiers assigned to guard the inside of the temple. The priests will not have to live in fear of another attack. Not so long as my son is king.
This Forge Mother don't mess around.
You know who claimed responsibility for this?
They claim Chief Bazrog.
Bazrog has never agreed with Kurog. He made threats in the throne room, as I'm sure you heard. Besides, his
I heard that. I thought that was in the game for a second.
No, it was
Bazrog wishes to challenge our king.
Well, there's an easy answer to this, but we'll see what the dialogue says. What should we do?
My son needs to solidify his hold on the clans. All of the chiefs must accept Kurog as their king for the betterment of the Orsimer people. If we gain support of the clans, we can stop Bosrog without inciting an all-out war.
Oh, is there anything I can do to help?
You have done enough for today. Though lives were lost, thanks to you, others were saved. Take this for your efforts, and keep your ears open. We will contact you when the king again has need of your services.
Skill point!
Yeah, I just realized I have too much looking at my skills right now.
Come join us. Are you injured? Should I call a healer?
Ooh, this is one of my favorite skills, too.
I grieve
Oh, he's adorable.
He's a pill.
He's so adorable.
He's a big giant pill.
Achievement unlocked, Orc King's Counselor. Alright, so that completes pretty much the first main part of the Orsinian quest line that it took us like 19 million years to finish. So let's go ahead, and I will go ahead. Just give me one moment here. Let me dabble with some things.
I was upgrading one of my skills, sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Ultimate, I can upgrade. Hello. Oh, no.
Very nice.
No, not yet. Almost.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Usually the music stops when I play the lute, but it didn't, so I just turned it all the way down. So, Do, what are your final thoughts?
My final thoughts. Grim Jogo said in the chat in all caps, Tusk sex.
You know, Grim Jogo, that's very inappropriate. Tusk.
Slags? Mike said, damn, where is Slags when we need him, Tuscan bastard, and that's what Grim Jogo is replying to. Fair enough,
Tusk
Grim
sex.
Jogo.
Tusk to you both.
You've been replaced. What?
I said tusk to you both.
Yeah, it's true. Oh man, we wouldn't have gotten through that story if Slags was in the chat. Shout out to Stu, who will be listening later. Hi, Ramp.
Hi, Ramp.
Thank you all for joining. I really enjoyed that orc book. To be honest, I hope that
Like, fuck the Thieves Guild. That book was hilarious.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we do get to do things like setting traps, because that sounds fun now that came up. But the Thieves Guild stuff will be really fun. Bomb. The Tusk book was hilarious, and I didn't fuck up too bad today, and you got us lost a little bit, but I didn't fuck it up.
I'm always getting a little bit lost.
I'm sorry, I didn't tusk it up. I didn't tusk it up too badly. I look like a goddamn mess, you know, if you're listening to the podcast.
You know what an orc's favorite fruit is?
What?
Tuscanera bread.
I like how she was in the bar drinking a pink Zin. Anyway, what are your final thoughts?
My final thoughts, I am now a lot more excited for the Thieves Guild, after having disappointed myself thinking that a lot of the things with the Thieves Guild, or that are coming with the Dark Brotherhood, were actually coming with the Thieves Guild. But now that I've heard some additional details, I'm very excited. I'm actually probably going to spend the next month or so building up my Legerdemain on my Nightblade, because I still haven't maxed that out. You know, after the justice system was launched, I messed around with it for about a month or so, but I haven't really done much with it since, so I need to go back and go steal the hell out of stuff and get that Legerdemain maxed out and make myself some gold, because I'm really low on gold right now. Though I will say this, when I was playing on my orc, I noticed, holy crap, I have... Oh, okay, I need to tell this story real quick. So here's the story of how I wasted 1,000 crowns. Yeah, this just happened last week.
Oh my gosh.
It was right after the show, if I'm not mistaken, or a day later or something. But so I'm on my orc, my sorcerer, and I'm like, they have this bag space sale. It's discounted to 500 crowns, down from 1,000, and I don't have much bag space on there. I have a couple upgrades that I can do. but my mount is like 25 out of 60 on speed, and everything else is 0 because I just don't do it enough. It should be all maxed out by now if I did it every day, but I just forget and I'm lazy, and sometimes I'm playing Hearthstone or NBA 2K16. So I'm like, I don't want to spend the crowns, but with this whole, the whole crafting bag space thing, I'll probably be a subscriber again, and so I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to buy 2 of them. I'll spend 1,000 crowns, and I'll get 2 of the bag space upgrades. But the entire time, I was thinking they were the mount bag space upgrades. No, they're not. They're actually the bag upgrades, which actually didn't work out too badly, because I only had 3 upgrades left. So I used 2 of them. Now, I unfortunately, had I known what I was doing, I would have gone and spent the much lesser amount of, 30,000 gold instead of 70,000, and then I would have just used the crowns to upgrade the last 2. Instead, I upgraded the 3rd and 2nd one, and then spent the 70,000 gold to upgrade the final one. I did get 20 extra bag space either way, but I was hoping it was for the mount, not for the bag space, and I wasn't paying attention, and honestly, I didn't need bag space, like the upgraded bag space, that badly. Had I realized that's what it was, I would not have used 1,000 crowns. So that happened. But that should be alright, because I'm going to be a Plus subscriber again, and I have a ton of crowns still from the holiday sale, so I'll be alright, but just make sure you check twice before you spend those crowns. You may be clicking on the wrong thing.
You don't want to tusk it up like Drew.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Slag says that I'm sorry. Misspoke, but it was funny too. Grim Jogo said he could never replace Slags. And I said, no one is quite slimy enough to replace Slags. So Grim Jogo, no one can replace you either. But I am replacing. But yeah, it's I stand by that. Stu, no one is quite as slimy as you. But the rest of you are special too. I'm sorry, I got confused reading the chat in the game. I whispered to Tim, hi, and then he replied, BRB, talk to you later.
Well, which one is it?
Tim Twig.
No, I mean, is it going to be right back, or are you going to talk to me later?
I don't know.
One suggests I'll be back in the next few minutes. The other one is I'll talk to you
dear.
later, same day. But
oh, goodness. I don't know how to use this game. He was whispering to me earlier, and I was just like, hi, Tim, because I saw him in there. I don't read the chat in there.
I know. I was just talking about that last week, how I missed the chat. I was just waiting for when my moment was to finish my final thoughts.
He said he's crafting a new set of gear for his EP soon so he can come play with us.
Oh, yes. Please do, Tim. That would be awesome. Oh, yeah, that'd be really cool.
It's funny, he'll think that I was like awkwardly replying like, hi, Tim, to what he was saying in the chat.
He'll figure it out next Friday when he listens.
Or maybe, I can't figure out the order. Maybe I said hi first. I'm confused by it. There's so many colors in this chat. Anyway, point being, Tim, when you see this, or when you hear this, yes, that'll be a lot of fun. We are excited to play. And yeah, we should do that again. We should, when Slag's goddamn computer happens, and stuff like that. It is fun to run around with other people and play.
You know what? I might consider doing a live stream event. If we get enough people interested,
we can schedule it for whenever.
You know,
Fridays,
something where we just run around like Orsinium or something and kill world bosses and do stuff like that.
And then I get lost.
You know what? Yeah, we'll figure that out. You know, we'll see if we can't put something together like that. That would be a lot of fun. We would need like a TeamSpeak to get into and stuff or something, but I know we're both antisocial, so that's probably going to be the big hang up.
But it is fun when we have people join us. We've had Shoot Your Eye Out join us.
Yeah.
It'd be fun to play with, and Tim would be fun. Slags can come in and make dirty bee.
We've had nights, yeah.
And nights would be a blast. I would like to see another drunk episode because you and Knights are complete bros together. And Mike and Nigelos.
Well, maybe we can join like one of the ESOTR events or something.
Yeah, that's probably better. People with
I think that'd be a lot more effective than us doing our own event. So
yeah, do that. Do that. And I didn't shout out a bunch of names, so all those people too.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
And then Grim Jogo is stuck on his dang console. He and my brother.
Oh, that's right. They play on PS4 or whatever, huh?
I know, and then Grim Jogo's not even on Twitter, so I can never update or contact Grim Jogo. Grim Jogo, I still need to see your art.
It makes me happy that we upgraded to the YouTube full HD so that Grim Jogo has an opportunity to see what the game's supposed to look like.
What if Grim Jogo is poor? Don't be mean.
Ain't no poor people got a PS4. I'm just telling you right now.
My brother did.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Got it for Christmas.
All right, you ain't got to bust me out like that. Anyways. Do you even remember what we were doing?
Telling you to tusk off. That's what. No.
You were, because I was in the middle of my final thoughts, which I
thought you were done with them.
No, I've been waiting to get back to it. I even said earlier, which you completely disregarded and did not even listen to. I was trying to do my final thoughts, and you just kept going.
What did I start talking about?
I have no idea.
Was it Tim? I got confused by the cat. It's got like
it was before that. No, it's fine. I'm laughing because of what you said earlier that my final thoughts will take forever.
You should be laughing because we should do a study on how many times my final thoughts are extremely pointless. All right, continue.
Boom, boom. So, yes, I'm looking forward to the Thieves Guild now that I've heard some additional details. I will say the one thing I'm looking forward to more than anything in this game is the removal of the veteran ranks. But that aside, I really like some of the stuff that they're doing with the Thieves Guilds. And this is just what we've heard just as initial details, the first kind of reveals, if you will. So there's going to be plenty of more information to come. I'm very excited to see what other criminal activities there are that they talked about. Like they said that there would be, counterfeit and what was the other one? Vandalism. But that was just 2 of a long list of like miscellaneous crimes. Maybe bribery's one of them. Ooh, that'd be interesting. I would love to see bribery in it.
That would be fun.
Yeah, so I'm very curious to see that and what the rest of the passives are. I know that the quest line is going to be a lot of fun. They do a great job with the storyline, and it's like World of Warcraft has plenty of lore and storyline. It's just nowhere near what Elder Scrolls has. It's so much more entertaining, immersive, in-depth. Whatever you want to say about it, but so I'm looking forward to all of it. I still am much more so looking forward to the Dark Brotherhood, both because, like I said, the removal of the veteran ranks, but also the unlimited bag space is supposed to come in, crafting bag space for plus subscribers, and just in general, the Dark Brotherhood is probably the more well-liked of the two between Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood. The only thing I have reservations about is I kind of go in and out of the PvP phases. I haven't PvP'd in a while. I feel like Dark Brotherhood's going to be a lot of PvP stuff. We'll see, but I get the feeling that there's going to be a lot of PvP-related things with the Dark Brotherhood, which would make sense because it's a lot of assassination-type stuff, killing, blah, 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 and killing other players would be part of that. Obviously, there can be plenty of quests to go kill an NPC, but you do that already throughout the game, so I'll be curious to see what comes of that. But I like what I hear from the Thieves Guild. I like a lot of what I hear from the Dark Brotherhood, so it's going to be a good couple of first DLCs of 2016. And that's about it. I'm going to finish this wine and get a little bit more drunk.
Will you make me nachos?
Oh, boy. Yeah, I will. It's not going to have pork, though.
That's fine.
Yeah, we don't have any pork thawed. What else do we have?
I said, what else should we have?
Do you have... Oh, I can put pork on it.
You can?
Yes. You have 2 of those pork rolls thawed.
Not pork rolls, they're chorizo. Yes, chorizo.
Oh, is it chorizo? I didn't know it was chorizo. I thought it was like a pork sausage or something.
It's so cheap, right? So
yeah.
I got 4 of them, and there's 2 in the fridge.
I will heat one up. I will throw that on the nachos.
Oh my
or
god!
not heat it up. I'll cook it.
Breakfast with chorizo and potatoes like you did that one time.
I mean, I can, but I thought you wanted nachos.
Well, there's 4 rolls of chorizo in our lives.
I know. 2 are in the freezer, but we do have 2 thawed, and I probably won't even need a full one for your nachos.
You'll need about half at most if I'm.
Do you want me to? Do you want? I know this is probably something that we should talk about after the show, but
this is important, and you all need fucking. Tusking hear it. Tusking hear us out. Go ahead.
I just keep thinking of the Tuskar champion in Hearthstone. Or Tuskar Jouster. The Tuskar Jouster.
Tuskar Jouster.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Tuscany and wine.
Yeah, Tuscany.
Anyway, what
We gotta
about my
think of
nachos?
more. We gotta think of more Tusk puns.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of Tusk puns.
I was saying, did you want me to cook the entire thing, or did you want me to cook half of it? Because I'm probably only gonna need half of that thing for your nachos.
Oh, I would do like half for like 2 people's nachos, so that works.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'll just.
Yes,
I'll
we
just.
say nachos. Tusk you.
Yeah, I'll just ziplock the rest of it. Okay, so if you would like to find us, you can email us at dewsandtamriel@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter at dewsandtamriel, or individually, I am at Scarydrew86.
I am at, that is a roll of chorizo, not just a random pork sausage. Just kidding, I am at _burials.
If you would like to find us in game, I am at Scarydrew.
Yeah, at least pretend you're amused. I am at Scarydoo.
And you can catch us live every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific on youtube.com/dewsandtamriel/live. You can also catch all of our previous episodes uploaded there, youtube.com/dewsandtamriel. You can also find us in podcast form on iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, and Beyond Pod. Boy, that's old.
That's what.
No, you cannot find us on Podomatic anymore.
That's what all the smart people do, is listen so they don't have to look at my face. It's not fun today.
I want to take my sorcerer into PvP, but it's a pet build, and I'm pretty sure your pets don't sneak. So if you're trying to sneak around, your pets will give you away.
Yeah, they don't. They give you away, I believe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the case. Which, by the way, Zos, can you change that? Pets should not give you away in PvP. Make pets viable in PvP.
You know what would be funny is if they were flying, but they like tucked their little wings in, and they like were trying to sneak around too.
That's a quick afterthought, Zos. Think about that. Think about it.
Play your real life loot. Just kidding, it's out of tune, I know.
Oh, it's not. I bought a $20 ukulele while I was drunk last weekend.
Yeah, it was a good
on
time.
Amazon.
It's not tuned.
That actually didn't sound too bad. I just hit random strength. So there's my $20 loot that doesn't work very well. Okay, so that's it. Have a good night, everybody, and be safe this weekend. We will see you next week on Friday.
Thank you for joining us, you bunch of tusking-ass tuskers. Did the show get pulled? Does she need that crap on a day like this? Will you please take me to see the whales that died? Can there be any more reasons to take a leaf out of a clergyman's book? Who the fuck ate my hamburger? Yeah, where's my fucking smash burger? I think we discussed smash burger.
We can still go get it. I forgot.
It's not your fault. I'm just saying.
We were supposed to get it if we got off early today, and we did, and I forgot.
That's okay. It was a long day. What is 222 divided by 761 multiplied by 86% of Jennifer Aniston's chin?
There's the Jennifer Aniston's chin.
What does the mating call of a gibbon sound like? I was an anthropology major. I know that. What does... Oh, I already read that one. Will there be a definitive point in the next 10 years whereupon the entire population of the world stands on their feet and this one entire race of beings finally sees an upward shift in the direction of the acting career of Nicolas Cage? On a scale of 1 to 10, how sensible is it to kick a bear in the testicles whilst playing an acoustic rendition of Bust a Move? Are we done? Can we play Tusk a Move on the ukulele? Tusk a Move? Huh?
I did not see that coming.
Tusk a Move? Oh my gosh, on the stream, Grim Jogo's icon in the YouTube chat is a little Santa, like a guy with a Santa hat. And if you look, because you know how YouTube messes it up, the picture, it looks like a cartoon steak. That's hilarious. It does. That's a fucking great observation. Are we done? Am I getting some chorizo nachos?